What's going on, you guys? Jerick120 here to tell you another crowd control story. Haven't done these in a while, and in the process wanted to tell you kind of while I've been taking a break from Disturbed Reality for such a long time. I took a break to focus purely all my attention and energy and focus on like wrestling and the pursuit of WWE. And in that year or two long pursuit of just fully focus on it, I got a WWE Tryout this past February. I haven't heard anything back yet. But I wanted to tell you a story of something that happened at the tryout. One of the head trainers and head recruiters at WWE is a man by the name of William Regal. And I showed him, or performed a magic trick rather, during my opening 60-second monologue promo that we all had to do in the very beginning when we first got to the tryout. And I performed the invisible deck during this 60-second promo to William Regal specifically, and a lot of the trainers were just like, whoa, were you in on that? Were you in on that? And of course, no, he wasn't. Well, a week after the tryout, I had to fly to the East Coast to wrestle for a company called the Ball of Wrestling, and there, William Regal showed up to give a seminar and have a little mini tryout speech lecture for aspiring wrestlers. So I saw William Regal both at the tryout and then I saw him a week later at this Evolve show. Well, after the Evolve show, we all went out to dinner, like probably 20 of us. We all go out to dinner to this famous like shrimp place or seafood place, and William Regal remembered me from the tryout, obviously. He knew me as the magic guy. So after everyone had ordered their drinks, I look over to, you know, just hanging out with everyone, smiling, everything's good, the show went well, and William Regal gives me this look of basically saying, whip out the cards, let's see some magic. I took that as my this is my real tryout. He's gonna see me perform, he's gonna see me speak and interact with strangers. I'm gonna get an opportunity to entertain the other wrestlers, entertain the entertainers. And so hopefully that demonstrates potential value for the company. So I run out to my car, I'm pretty excited, and I grab everything I need. Invisible deck, a deck ready to do the French kiss, loops, just an onslaught of powerful stuff just in my back pocket. So I open up and I do one card trick that warms up the crowd. I believe it was Here Then There to one of the wrestlers. And so it's like, okay, cool, now it's starting to gather a crowd because I want to save the bigger stuff once everyone's actually involved. And the waitress comes over and show the waitress a trick and then start to do the invisible deck performance of basically piecing together a card or thinking of one. And finally it's time. She picks a card, and I think she said the Two of Clubs, and it was supposed to be upside down the deck, and there's this huge, long, dragged out storytelling performance of the idea of this card being upside down the deck. I take the cards out, and it's a normal deck of cards, and I can immediately tell just by looking at it and spreading through. I'm like, fuck. Everyone is expecting to see a face-down card, right? Well, I knew that it wasn't going to work. So I could have either panicked and be like, oh, I don't know, it's not gonna work. But I stayed calm, and I knew that the French kiss was set up to be ready to perform with this deck. I had a signed duplicate card in it. So she said the Two of Clubs, and I spread through, and I just found the Two of Clubs. I was like, here, I'll do you one better. Here, let's take the Two of Clubs, go ahead and sign it. And I just totally shrugged off the idea of this card being upside down in the deck, and I just moved on to the next thing. And no one asked me, it's like, well, wait a minute, where's the face down card? No one thought there was a hiccup. Everyone felt like this was a part of the plan, and I immediately used it and transitioned into a just as powerful effect, if not more powerful effect, that's just as visual, if not more, to the waitress, a complete stranger. Again, hopefully demonstrating to William Regal, okay, this guy can interact with anyone, and hopefully relay the message back to the people down in Florida. So when the time came to reveal that the two cards had swapped places, it was me, the waitress right here, and William Regal just right next to us pretty much. The reveal comes and he steps back, eyes bug out a little bit, and he covers his mouth, and he was truly taken aback. And from that point on, I just went around to other people in the bar and showed, hopefully I was trying to show wow, he really is just going up to anyone and everyone and having a conversation, interacting, talking. and that's pretty powerful. But overall, the message is like, if something screws up, don't act panicked. You can sweat, don't let them see you sweat. And then just turn it right into something of anything. Like if something goes wrong, you'd be like, okay, let's just take that card and let's do something with it. You know, you can have them sign it. There's 1,000 different ways that you can recover from something like that. And then just hold off on the invisible deck and you can still present it in a different way later and it will be just as powerful. Your audience doesn't know what's coming. So the only way that they're gonna know that you screwed up is if you tell them that you screwed up. So that tryout was like mid-February. It's the beginning of May now. Haven't heard anything back. High hopes, low expectations. And that's why I wanted to come back to Disturb Reality. It's like, cool, like I did it. I put all my eggs in one basket, took all my focus, put it on wrestling, and now I want to put my focus and energy and attention back on Disturb Reality. And whatever happens, happens. I think I still have a lot I can contribute, especially because I live in LA and this is like the hot spot for learning, collaborating, and all that fun stuff. My upload schedule is pretty much going to be tutorials on Mondays, daily street magic every day with different versions of the street magic, which one of those versions you guys will see on Sunday. So if you like these crowd control stories and why something worked, you know, what did I do, what's the psychology behind it, mixed with approach anxiety, you know, what do you say when you walk up to someone, mixed with the daily street magic, like you're gonna want to watch Sunday's daily street magic video. It's street magic, but it combines the why am I approaching this people, what am I saying to this, and then we interview them at the end asking the spectators like, hey, do you remember what we said? Why did it work? Was it the way we were dressed? Was it something we said? Why did you accept? Why did you not say no? Why did you feel comfortable to watch us perform magic? So hopefully it helps a lot of you guys out in trying to figure out, get over that anxiety of actually going out and performing street magic. That's a style of video, and then I'm going to introduce a different style of the street magic videos that I think you guys will dig because it will be different. And then I want to do a version of the daily street magic videos where the camera is like completely hidden, so we can't use the camera as a crutch of saying like, hey, we're filming for YouTube. This is more like hidden camera, you're just solo completely and trying to get someone to watch you do some street magic. So come back tomorrow for a new daily street magic video. Check out the one that was posted today if you haven't already. And then on Fridays, I'd like to either do like crowd control stories, approach anxieties, or magic hours, like if you answering questions or something along that chagrin. So it's gonna be a full-time deal if you didn't already know, and I hope that answers some questions while also telling you guys an entertaining real life story of something that happened to me that hopefully helps you out if you find yourself in a similar position down the road. I'm Jarek120, thanks for watching. This is Disturb Reality. Subscribe if you haven't already. Much love. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.